Oh Christmas tree, how lovely are your branches. I just literally have to stick this. How do you make it? Oh, really easy. You literally just heat 1.5 cups of water and 1/4 a cup of butter. Stir in this, remove from heat, cover and let stand for 5 minutes, hold before and serve. Oh my gosh, that's so easy. Potato! I have to do this part and I'm not looking forward to it. My brain doesn't want to think about this one. Hey guys, what is up? Today I am going to be, okay, I just have to point out my apron here. Look at this thing. It is adorable. Look at how cute. It's got little cupcakes on it. I got it for my birthday. And because I didn't feel like never being able to take it off and tying it double knot around my neck, I feel French, but I tied it around my neck. And that's probably not safe, so don't try that at home. But I did tie it around my neck like this, and around my neck, and then around the front of my neck. And it's like a little cute little thing. Anyway, so today, it is Thanksgiving. I'm imagining applause. So today is Thanksgiving, and I thought it would be fun if you guys came along with me to prep and make a vegan Thanksgiving. So that's what I'm gonna be doing today. I'm gonna be making this whole list here of Thanksgiving recipes. Some of them are my recipes that I've created. Some of them are recipes I found online. I will link all of the recipes that I'm making today in the description box. I know it's past Thanksgiving, so it's not really helpful, but you know, you can eat Thanksgiving recipes, and you can eat pie, and you can eat mashed potatoes, sweet potato casseroles, turkey, vegan turkey, or regular turkey, whatever you want. You can eat Thanksgiving foods at any time of the year. You don't have to wait till just Thanksgiving to eat them. So if you want to make these recipes, they're all linked in the description box below. And my pumpkin pie recipe, which is completely my recipe and it's vegan, is going to be going live. It probably already went live before this video. So the first thing I'm gonna make is the pumpkin pie, because you know, that has to chill for hours before the actual meal. So we're gonna make some pumpkin pie first. So you preheat your oven to 350 degrees, you know, the basic average oven preheat setting. And then we're going to get making the filling. And for the crust, I actually don't have a recipe for that. I mean, you can find them anywhere online. I'm using a graham cracker crust. I literally got this just from Aldi for like, what, like 50 cents? I don't know. But it's just a graham cracker crust, and it's literally simple as could be. Just a graham cracker crust already made for me, so I don't have to do any crust making things. I'm not really sure how I'm gonna get this out of here, but you know, I think you just pull it open. Like this? I think so. Okay, do I bake it in here too? It smells really good. So for the first thing that goes into your bowl, I'm using my fancy glass bowls that I'm really excited about. I feel like a total like cooking channel right now. I feel so adorable and cute because, you know, I've got this nice, beautiful, handy dandy countertop here that I got at Lowe's. And I got a beautiful apron on and feeling very France with this little thing right here. And I've got glass bowls, so I'm feeling very fancy. So I'm just using 100% pure pumpkin, Libby's, and a can opener that's failing to cut open the lid. Okay, so I don't know about you guys, but pumpkin pie is like one of my favorite pies ever. And anybody that wants to argue on that, take it up in the comments, but pumpkin pie is the best. Oh, and don't come at me that there's literally Christmas decorations behind me and we're prepping for Thanksgiving. When you see this video, it's gonna be closer to Christmas than it is Thanksgiving.
Merry Christmas.
Okay, so 1 can of pumpkin, done. So now you need a 1/2 cup of coconut milk and a 1/2 cup of coconut cream. So now I'm an idiot and I don't have any coconut milk. I literally was getting every ingredient for my recipes and I swear I had coconut milk, but I didn't. I only have coconut cream, which is unfortunate. But I do have sweetened condensed coconut milk. I don't know if this will change the recipe. For you guys, literally just use coconut milk because I'm not really sure what this will do differently. Also, a kitty cup. It's a kitty cup. These are adorable. It's coconut, but it looks so weird. All right, there goes the coconut milk. That's not really coconut milk. And then the coconut cream, which is also half a cup. Off the spoon. Off the spoon. I don't know why I'm wearing an apron. Even though this apron is so pretty, I'm like standing back because I don't want to get food on the apron, even though that's the point of having an apron. Oh boy. Okay. So now you need a cup of brown sugar, kitty cup number 2. I'm using light brown sugar, not that I think it matters, but it matters to somebody. All right. There we go. Cup of, get off. So now we need 2 teaspoons of cinnamon. Ground cinnamon. 3/4 a teaspoon of ground ginger. 1/4 a teaspoon of nutmeg. That's not the nutmeg. Nutmeg. And no lid. We don't need to have the lid in there. And 1/8 a teaspoon of cloves. You're probably wondering, 1/8 a teaspoon, is it really necessary? Yes, that 1/8 a teaspoon does something. But don't put too much because cloves literally will ruin it very quickly. 3 tablespoons of cornstarch. Find a tablespoon. Where are my tablespoons? Tablespoon. Shut up! Oh, tablespoon, oh, tablespoon. There you go. I'm already singing Christmas music because I've been listening to Christmas music for like 3 weeks. Don't mind me. Cornstarch! This is like a staple in our house, which is weird. It's just cornstarch. But it's so necessary. It goes in pies, it goes in sauces, it goes into like everything. So like, it's necessary. I literally don't want to get anything on this thing, but that's what an apron's for. I have a teaspoon of vanilla. Hey, has anybody ever tried putting like chocolate chips in pumpkin pie? Now that's something to try. I am not going to do that today because I want to make a regular old good sweet yummy pumpkin pie. But that is something that would be really interesting to test. Like, would that be actually like really good? I don't know. Putting chocolate chips into a pumpkin pie. That might be really good. If somebody tries that or has tried it before, let me know because that actually sounds like it might be really yummy. Then again, it could also be really disgusting. I don't know. Also, I was gonna get a pumpkin pie from Whole Foods and we never got around to it. And last year I had a pumpkin pie from Whole Foods and I loved it with all my heart. So I'm hoping this will be similar. I made this pumpkin pie once before, like a couple months ago in summertime. Isn't that weird? But again, you can eat Thanksgiving foods, Christmas foods, any holiday foods. You can eat Easter foods and Christmas. You can eat any types of foods at any time of the year. You don't have to wait till the holidays. There's my little TED talk, so. All right, but seriously though, I made pumpkin pie in the summertime and I made this recipe and I loved it. So I'm hoping it turns out very similar and the same, and I really have it in my head about the Whole Foods pumpkin pie, so I'm hoping this is similar enough. I just hope. Okay, so now we're gonna mix it up. I'm gonna need a whisk. I'm gonna have to. Oh, Christmas tree, how lovely are your branches. Every time I get a whisk out, I have to sing in it because it looks like a microphone. Microphone for food. I should be singing my food with it, right?
I got an idea.
I just have a light bulb idea. I'm gonna make a little pumpkin pie for the dogs. As a bonus, I'm gonna make some dog pumpkin pie. I've got plenty of pumpkin for it. Okay, so finally this is whisked up and done. So I'm gonna move this all off to the side by boom. I wish it was that easy. Okay, so we've got our little crust. And we're gonna put our pumpkin pie mix into it, the filling. And that's all I can really say about that. Oh, it smells like pumpkin pie. I think it's better to have more than one dessert on Thanksgiving than just one. Like, you have 2 desserts. Like, you have a sliver of this and a sliver of that, or a piece of that and a piece of that, or a scoop of that and a scoop of that. Like, Thanksgiving feast has like so many different foods, so why not have that with dessert too? Like, duh. All right, so now it's gonna go into the Habano. Here he is. He's not baked yet, so he'll look a lot better when he's like baked and chilled and actually a firm pumpkin pie. It smells like pumpkin pie and I'm in love. And you're gonna bake it for about 45 minutes to an hour and just wait till it's like, you know how pumpkin pie is supposed to not be jiggly? Kind of like that. So that's what we're gonna do. And let's do a taste test with Ranger. He's very finicky, but we'll see. Come here, Range. Here, Rangy. Come here, get like the spoon. I've got pumpkin for you. Doggies love pumpkin. Here you go. He's eating it. Is it good? You're not enthusiastic. Is that yummy? I see a tail wag. I think it's good. Okay guys, so I think I'm gonna do my little extra bonus recipe here that if I wouldn't have said anything, it really wouldn't have been bonus. I should be plugging my phone in right now. I think I'm gonna make those dog pumpkin pies now, and I'm really excited about it. Like, dogs love pumpkin, and I think it's really sweet that they get to participate in the Thanksgiving affairs. I mean, not like they're not gonna get a bunch of turkey from my parents, but you know, something special. Oh, doesn't smell like applesauce anymore. Okay guys, these are the little crusts I was talking about. These little ones. So, I'm gonna be using these for the pumpkin pies for the dogs. They get a whole pumpkin pie, and but I literally am excited. I love making things for people, for dogs. I like making things special with food. I think food is such a powerful and special thing, and I really am excited to make them, the dogs, a little pumpkin pie to enjoy. I've also noticed something. I don't stop talking. So it's really hard for me to make like montages of me just cooking because I literally never shut up. These little glass bowls are literally the most like handy dandy thing ever. I got like a pack of like 10 glass mixing bowls from Walmart for like 20 bucks. Please go get upset. Even if you don't do like filming or anything, they're just really handy to have for just making and having like pretty looking stuff. So definitely pick up a pack of those when you go to Walmart. Okay, so I'm gonna do a cup of pumpkin. We're just kind of gonna, like I said, we're gonna wing it. So I'm gonna do a cup of pumpkin. Add a banana. Okay, so I'm just gonna put a little bit of cinnamon in here, you know, for flavor. So I'm just putting like 1/4 of a cup of coconut cream. And then I'm just gonna put like a tablespoon of corn starch. I'm gonna mix it up. I'm gonna put a few drops of vanilla extract, and then they're gonna go into the little cup things. And then I'm gonna make sure to upload this recipe to my blog, as well as the pumpkin pie recipe for people. So look forward to your dog having a good taste buds too, even though it's past Thanksgiving again. Make it any time of the year. You don't have to wait till Thanksgiving. I'm sick of saying that. And I made way too much pumpkin pie mix. So I'm not really sure how many pumpkin pies I'm gonna make for the dogs. Any left, they're not gonna get a ton today. They're just each gonna get one pumpkin pie, one little mini pumpkin pie, each of them today. And any leftovers will get frozen and, or like stored in the fridge or something, and they'll get them just occasionally as little treats and like little dessert type things, but they're not gonna get all of them today. Don't worry, we're not crazy. I'm just gonna scoop this into here. It's got banana in it though, so that kind of is the natural sweetener, is the banana. So they do get a little bit of sweetener in here. It's just banana. All right, there we go. This recipe made exactly 6 little pumpkin pies for your dog. So obviously cut the recipe in half if you want to make 3, or cut it into like 1/4 to make like 1 or like 1.5 or like 2. Just kind of play around with it, but this made 6 little pumpkin pies, and Ranger's gonna do a taste test for y'all. Rangy, come here. Are these doggy approved? I messed up this thing, it's fine. Look! Oh no. What's up? it's dog approved. It got a nose up for a brief second, and then he was okay. Was it good? Do you like a little pumpkin pie? Or are we able to have those later for dessert? Yeah. Were those good? You got a lot of them. A lot of them. Not for right now. Not for right now. You'll get these later. They have to get baked and cooled and chilled and yumminess. Not yet. Okay, so the next thing I'm gonna do is prep my sweet potatoes for the sweet potato casserole. And I'm going to I'm going to also soak the cashews for the vegan scalloped potatoes. So I am cutting the recipe in like 1/3 for the scalloped potatoes because it's literally just me eating them. So all I need is 1/2 cup cashews. Again, I'll link the recipe that I'm using for the vegan scalloped potatoes in the description box. So go head down there. It's noracooks.com. I use so many of her recipes. I love her recipes. So I just had to choose that for the scalloped potatoes. It also was like one of the very few recipes that didn't use coconut in it. And coconut was kind of disgusting me to be in scalloped potatoes. So another reason I chose that recipe. So I'm gonna get my cashews, my raw cashews, and get those soaking in warm water for like kind of just like an hour or so. She says 5 minutes, but I don't have a very strong blender, so I know I'm gonna need to do it for a little longer than that. Okay, so here's my warm water, and now I'm just going to measure out 1/2 cup of raw cashews. And those are just gonna soak and get ready for my little blender to do whatever it needs to. Okay guys, so I'm gonna prep my sweet potato casserole. And this is the first year I'm gonna be able to make sweet potatoes. I think this is the first time I've ever made sweet potatoes in my Instant Pot, but it makes life so easy. So why not do that? All right, so my recipe calls for 5 to 6 cups of mashed sweet potato. I literally don't know why I said something so stupid like that, because who the heck can measure mashed sweet potato before they even do anything with them? So I need to like update that completely. I'm just gonna do 3 largish sweet potatoes. Maybe these are medium. I don't know. But I'm just gonna do these 3 sweet potatoes right here and put them in my Instant Pot, and whatever I get, whatever I get. And I need to upgrade that recipe to say how many sweet potatoes yields that many. I'm just gonna cut them into quarters, like that. Here we go. Got my sweet potatoes, gonna put some water and then put them in the Instant Pot for like 30 minutes, just with a little bit of water, to cook them up and then mash them and then make my sweet potato casserole. Okay, so for my stuffing, I have never ever been able to make a stuffing recipe that just worked. Like, I have yet to make a homemade stuffing, which is stuffing that's worked. I've never been able to make a homemade stuffing recipe from like bread and stuff, and like a homemade one that tastes like stuffing. I was originally gonna get one of the like basic stuffing recipes, like, you know, the stuffing that you literally see. Okay, so I was literally gonna do Pepperidge Farm stuffing. This is my parents that are using this when my dad's gonna make the stuffing. I was gonna do this originally because I was not making homemade again. So I was going to use Pepperidge Farm. And then I found this at Aldi. Ranger, you look so small in the camera. He's a big dog. I don't know why he looks so small. Okay, so I found this at Aldi, and it's sage and onion too. How cool, I didn't even know. All right, so it's a Hawaiian stuffing mix, and if you know me, you know I love like the beach, the ocean, Hawaii, Florida, surfing, sand, palm trees, Hawaiian flowers. Okay, you know I love Hawaii and the beach and all this stuff. I've never even been to Hawaii. So I found this Hawaiian stuffing mix, and because it said Hawaiian, I was like, it's mine. Made with Hawaiian bread. So this is what I'm going to be using for my stuffing. And it's sage and onion Hawaiian bread, and it cooks in 5 minutes. This is gonna make my life so easy, and I'm really excited to try it. So instead of making homemade stuffing, having to dry the bread, cook the bread, do all the, oh my God. I just literally have to stick this. How do you make it? Oh, really easy. You literally just heat 1.5 cups of water and 1/4 a cup of butter. Stir in this, remove from heat, cover and let stand for 5 minutes, flip a fork and serve. Oh my gosh, that's so easy. So I'm gonna be able to do this, and it's really easy for me for Thanksgiving. So that's great. And then for turkey, I was gonna make my homemade vegan turkey that is on my blog. Everything's on my blog. That was on my blog. I was originally gonna do that, and then I was like, I wanna try the tofurkey so bad. So I got from Publix tofurkey, and I'm gonna be trying that this year. So another thing off my to-do list of having to make. And for the I'm making Brussels sprouts, carrots, and green beans, garlic roasted, in the Instant Pot. And I'm gonna be making those. I could make them in the. Yeah, I'm undecided. I think I'm just gonna do it in the Instant Pot because it's so much easier. So I'm gonna make those in the Instant Pot, but I have to wait for those sweet potatoes to be done. So that has to wait till later too, and that's kind of one of those things that can be made last minute as well. So really all that I have to make right now is the vegan scalloped potatoes. I guess I can prep the potato part, the potatoes. 1/3 of 4. What the heck is 1/3 of 4? My brain doesn't want to think about this. 1/3 of 4. 1.3, so about 1.3 pounds of Yukon Gold potatoes. Potatoes. Invest in a kitchen skill, guys. You literally will not regret it. Ooh, somebody washed it. It looks so good. These are gold. These are very gold. I love the smell of potatoes. This is the longest I've gone quiet. I'm just like in my own head right now, and it's like beautiful because I'm just gonna shut up. I have high hopes for this. Don't make me regret not making mashed potatoes. I could make mashed potatoes right now. Okay, runaway potato, where'd you go? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Oh my god, where did this thing go? Oh. There's hair all over it now. With the stage that these potatoes are at, I can literally make mashed potatoes. Yay! I've cut the potatoes. Feels better. Okay, so the potatoes are all cut up, so now I'm gonna make this saucy. Adding the cashews after I drain the cashews to my blender. Alright, it says high-speed blender. This ain't no high-speed blender, but I think pretend it is. I love the smell of vegetable broth. Alright, and then 1/2 cup of good old original almond milk. So 1/2 teaspoon of salt. And 1/3 of 1/2 cup of nutritional yeast. I love nutritional yeast, and I can't be the only one that loves the smell of nutritional yeast. Like, for real, y'all, it smells good. Isn't 1/3 of 1/2 1/8? No, that's 1/4. Yeah. All right, so there's like 1/3 of the cup. I'm just gonna do 1/3. That's good. Yeah, a little extra for good measure. I love nutritional yeast. I can't see the harm in adding more. Okay, I'm gonna blend it, so I'm gonna move you guys over here. I'm blending. I have to do this part and I'm not looking forward to it. Heat the olive oil in a large saute pan over medium heat. Add the sliced onion and saute for 3 to 4 minutes until translucent. Add the garlic to the pan and cook. Stirring constantly for another minute. Turn off heat and set aside. Thing that I got at Walmart for $12. You know, good old thingy. Hot plate. Sort of a hot plate. I don't know. I want a real hot plate that's like battery operated or something. Like, that doesn't have a cord that I need to plug in. That's just literally like you just pull it out and it's just this, and you just turn it on and you don't need to plug it in. And it doesn't have these coils. It's literally like, it looks like our stove over there. I want one of those, but they're expensive. But I do want one of them. Whoa. And this just goes on the middle layer, like it doesn't go on the top, so I can just put it all in. I'm gonna add some foil on top and then save it to cook later. Okay, so I'm just gonna put the sweet potatoes in this bowl. Such a necessary ingredient in anything. Here's what it looks like, the sweet potato cassie. I don't know why I call them cassies, I just think it's cute. Oh boy, I'm running out of space. So here's sweet potato casserole. I'm gonna take a break for this from this for a little while the pies bake, and then I'm gonna come back and finish up making this, and then put the scalloped potatoes in, and yeah, that's about it. So I'll be back in a little while. Well, actually, hold on. Oh no, okay, yeah, I'll be back in a little while, guys. I will see you later. Pumpkin pies are going in the oven, and I'll show you them when they're out and done and ready to cool.
I've been in your waters, been knocking at your door.